Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? It's so great to have you back, you guys. I'm so excited to have you here with me. How are you feeling? How are you guys doing? I hope you're feeling fantastic. I hope you guys are feeling amazing. Yes, you guys. I just want to tell you I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for all of your time, you guys. I'm so excited to have you here. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, you guys, so you know my videos are uploaded. And I just want to take this moment to tell you that I'm so happy to have you here, you guys. This has been such a wonderful time. I cannot believe I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so excited to just have you present. Okay. And I also want to just tell you guys that I'm so just in a very grounded place with you. And I'm so excited to share my next version of just, I have a website coming up, you guys. I'm so sorry, I'm channeling in the middle of my intro. So I do have a website coming up. I also have my Oracle deck coming up very soon, you guys. And what else? Yes, you guys, Gaia. There's a major shift for us this week. I can't wait to get into it. I also have new services up as of now. Okay, I have amazing new services, you guys. I am booking this evening if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you guys, okay? So give me 1 second here. Yes, you guys, we have Sagittarius. This is a very, very particular time for you, Sag, okay? So let's see, my loves. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. So yes, I am a psychic medium, you guys, for those of you who are new to the channel, so welcome. I do read tarot intuitively. I start with a channeled message, and then I move on to the description of the cards. I am clairvoyant, you guys. I am clairaudient. I am a medium, and I do offer mediumship-based readings, you guys. All that information is priced below, so yes, I'm really excited about that. And if you guys are interested in donating, I have all that information, you guys. You guys have been amazing when it comes to donating to the channel. It means so much to me, you guys. And I'm so grateful. I cannot believe, listen, I'm so grateful for all of you. Okay, I am eternally grateful. I haven't been able to see all my comments as of late. I've been checking, but something's going on with maybe spotty Wi-Fi. I'm not too sure. I'm not catching all of the messages quite yet, you guys. But when I leave, I usually can see them. So I'm ready to just share my next experience with you, and I'm really excited, you guys. This is going to be a great, great month ahead, you guys. Welcome to Aries season. So yes, you guys, I am so excited. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, my loves, let's see what's going on here. We're going to do a week ahead, okay? Yes, you guys, Sagittarius, this is a very, very special week for you. Very important week for you, you guys. Healing, okay? We do have healing. We do have forgiveness for a lot of my Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening here. This is for the 4th through the 11th, okay? So let's see what's going on, you guys. Listen, you guys, some of you guys are revisiting the past this week. It's coming in as a shock. I'm getting a shock here. Or some of you guys may be feeling as if you're having to defend something. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay. April 4th through the 11th. Okay, my loves, let's see what's going on here. Yes, you guys. Wow, this is intense. This is going to be a very revealing week, you guys, and it's very intense, filled with truth. Especially if you're a fire sign, you guys. Air signs. I'm having a vision of a beautiful ancestral tree, you guys. It's actually really, really beautiful. Okay? It's symbolic of wealth this week. It's symbolic of growth, you guys. It's symbolic of everything that's changing in your life. Okay? I'm also sensing you guys are growing in regards to new wealth, you guys, new opportunities here. Everything this week surrounds love, you guys. Okay, there's something around this week. I really could feel my heart really rush, as if there's an intensity around the theme of love. Okay, my loves, I'm just going to go ahead and mess around with the lighting here. Okay, you guys, so let's see. Wow, you guys, Gemini. Air signs, listen, some of you guys, there's news here of someone coming back into your life. I do see this person, they collect things, they collect jewelry, they collect objects, or they have like an obsession with collections, or some kind of obsession with love, okay? Some of you, they're obsessing over your relationship, my loves. I had a vision here of your ancestral tree. It's growing. It's really, really healthy. But there's a connection here to the air element. Pay attention to even the communication from the ethers, you guys. Communication from the air element, the sky gods, you guys, sky deities. Okay, let's see. Okay, we do have this beautiful mint color, you guys. Okay. Wow, you guys. Yes, my loves, everything about this week is about starting over, okay? I also feel a big part of this. A lot of this also surrounds a new beginning around your home. We do have rebuilding, restructuring. I also see vines around your past, you guys. Okay. Some of you this week is about sacrifice here. Okay, there's something around sacrifice for you. Okay. Are you guys acknowledging how far you've come this week? This is our general. I did see love is very much a theme for you. Okay. Have you guys acknowledged how far you've come, you guys? There's so much here. Okay. There's freedom. And when I think of vines, I also think of contracts, you guys, that are binding us. Okay. Some of you, there are 12 different vines, 12 different thorns. Okay. Please cleanse this week, you guys. You may have some kind of spell work by your house. I don't know. Listen, some of you, there's this element of starting over, or you're trying to start over. I just posted a chatty post about my twin flame. And I was talking about this really intense shield or force as I moved ahead, you guys. Okay, and I couldn't really reach my person. It was like such a out-of-body experience. Okay. So I want you guys to check it out. This is very similar. Some of you guys, if you have been trying to move, or you're trying to, get out of your home, or you're trying to start over, some of you may feel a bit, kind of held back here, you guys. Mint is an herb that's really powerful. Okay, in regards to starting over, and in regards to even holding people back, or maybe it's being used for slander. Okay. Wow, you guys. Okay, listen. With the number 3 and 4. Some of you pay attention to your dreams, my loves, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. They're very telling of what's happening in your life right now. What's shifting gears for you. The moon, you guys. A lot of you may be having dreams of the moon around this time. Moon phases for some of you. Wow, you guys, the number 19. Listen, there's something very special here around the 19th, okay? For others, some of you are dealing with someone here who you're going to grow with this week. You're starting to grow a new business, or you're starting to grow some kind of new endeavor here with this person. So vines are really binding, you guys. Whenever I'm channeling vines, I always think of relationships that can be really obsessive, okay? It's an obsessive love. It's someone who's really obsessed with maybe even keeping you to them, okay? Keeping you close. Okay, someone here wants to tell you that they love you, they really care about you, or that they're sorry. There's a bit of an apology here. Okay, my loves, let's see, you guys. Wow, Scorpio. Your love is ancient, you guys. There's something here around your love is pride, your love is anxious, your love is... Some of you, this is such a love reading before it's anything else. Wow, you guys. Listen, a lot of you have a father figure here. Some of you, this is a father figure. Some of you, this is someone who has passed on, okay? There's someone here who has passed on, or they're deceased, an ancestor. They're reaching for your scarf, or they're reaching for some kind of necklace here, you guys. They reach for your love. They really reach. They reach for you, especially when you're sleeping, you guys. They want to protect your voice, okay? So there is this theme around speaking your truth, being very honest, being very open, okay, about, yeah, you guys, some of you are really struggling with your root chakra. There's been a lot of pain around your movement in life, you guys, okay? Some of you are trying to get past some kind of tie. You're trying to get past some kind of checkpoint here, you guys. You've been carrying a burden, my loves. Usually when my body starts aching, that's kind of the environment, or the channeling. So listen, the way you're carrying, my loves, your burdens, the way you're carrying your secrets. Okay, so I say that because there's a connection here to my shoulder, to my heart. Okay, and to my ascending heart here. This is where we hold our grief. This is usually the area where we hold our space of enlightenment, our past life, you guys. Okay, so a lot has gone unsaid, my love. So there's this focus around please speaking your truth. Please make sure you speak your truth, you guys. And also do so with kindness. Okay. Someone here wants to talk to you about their story, or they want to share something very special with you. Okay, they want to share some kind of moment, event, you guys. Someone here is saying, I want to be understood. Will you give me time? Will you give me a moment? Okay. So let's see, guys, what's happening this week. Listen, a lot of the ancestors collectively, they really want you to know that they're present with you. Not just grounding you guys, but it's really important to collectively really work on some kind of gardening or a plan, okay? A plan of manifestation. I'm so sorry about my throat, you guys. A plan of manifestation, a plan of growing some kind of harvest again, or some of you may have had a plan here. Okay, some of you had a plan about 2 weeks ago. Something hasn't been able to give you room to grow. A lot of you may be anxious because of this, or you're frustrated. You're wondering, why are things getting in the way? Why are things still getting in the way? Okay, so collectively the ancestors speak. They really want space. Okay, the ancestors really want a moment here, you guys. They want to tell you. This week, it's all or nothing. Okay, a lot of my collective ancestors here, they love you, they're opening the door, and they really want you to hold yourself in your highest regard, in your highest self, your high vibe, okay? It's all or nothing this week. Okay, so that means show up for yourself this week, you guys. Your ancestors are worried about your destiny. A lot of you, some of you have been, I don't want to say wasting time, but they're worried that you guys have been maybe in the space of constant ruminating. You're thinking, you're constantly wondering if this is worth it, if that's worth it. Am I in the right space? And they really want you to look at how to move forward. Okay. A lot of you, they're pointing out a wonderful gift for you, you guys. 2 days, there's a window of opportunity. Please trust, okay, that you can take a leap of faith. This is actually very beautiful for you. Okay, it's something that is very much for you. But to take a look at the receipt, something around a receipt, the number 17 for a lot of you, okay? Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on here. Yes, you guys, your ancestors are really proud of you. I also want to remind you of your grandparents' story. This is how you can collectively also find some kind of support, so you feel supported. So a lot of you can feel connected, okay? Okay, let's see, you guys. What's going on this week? Listen, this is a very powerful week. It feels as if the collective twin flames, anticipation and excitement, you guys. Collectively, there's this strong connection to your love life, you guys. Okay, it's actually really beautiful. Are you looking around at the gifts, my loves? Okay. Are you able to see the gifts? Are you able to see past whatever's happening here? This is about taking a leap. You guys are taking a leap. Someone here is saying, I've had enough. Someone has tried to keep you bound to a home, you guys, through spell work. This could be a spouse. Or this could be a partner that you guys are with. But there's something about this post, most recently on my Instagram, please join me. The act of even taking a stride, moving, excuse me, you guys. Taking a step forward. And not being able to, cross the street. You guys, I want you guys to look into it. It's really interesting. Okay, it has to do with crossing the road. It was kind of life-changing. Okay, so I really want to talk to you guys about this. So yes, you guys, listen. There's something about this week that a lot of you are taking a leap of faith, but keep in mind there's some kind of energetic bind or even an energetic cord here that may be stopping you. Okay? Something is blocking some kind of success here. Okay. Let's see, you guys. Yes, you guys, listen. If you guys have not been feeling creative or you're not breaking free from something from the past here, I just have to be very honest with you. Something is holding you back, okay? Which is uncommon for you this week. There's something around Aries season. It really actually does the opposite. It really brings new ideas, okay? It really starts to create this inspirational environment. You start feeling renewed. You start feeling as if there's hope, there's faith. Okay, Aries season really brings in a different version of yourself. Okay, like this by Kelly Rowland. Okay, yes, you guys. Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on here. Listen, some of you, as I was talking about, the movement ahead, okay? So there's maybe even something about crossing the street that you may notice. Okay, take note. Some of you, the act of crossing the street or even trying to, there's a symbolic version of you crossing the street, you guys, and what that means, crossing to the other side, making it to a safer place. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, you guys, I cannot believe you have dark in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming out of a really dark time. My loves, listen. This is what I kept feeling. There's this desire to start over. Maybe even a restlessness. Okay, some of you guys may really want to start some kind of new phase here with a black in reverse. There's a spiral, you guys. Something is spiraling this week. Okay, you may feel as if nothing is good enough. Something here is it's kind of activating this. Nothing is good enough. I don't know if I should, I don't know if I should continue this path. Especially for a Virgo here, a Sag. My loves, listen. Look at this, you guys. Be aware, my loves, right now you have a lot going on. Okay, you have people here who are binding you. They're keeping you bound. Okay, or they're trying to force you into some kind of contract that isn't for you. This has to do with the home, you guys. Okay, this could be a partner. This could be someone that you have a roommate situation with, you guys. And you'll know by your stride. You'll know by the way you leave the home or how you resist something. My spirit guides are showing me some kind of resistance here. Okay, so let's see here, you guys. Yes, my loves, listen, you're starting to see the truth. A lot of you are starting to see the truth in areas that perhaps you weren't seeing the truth before, okay? So let's see what's going on here this week, you guys. Listen, my loves, we have your 11th house here. We have community. We do have people around you. Okay. A lot of you, you are standing out. People are really trusting you. People are, they're really kind of, some of you have been incredibly, you are a lighthouse. You are a lighthouse to many, okay? People have really been waiting to maybe talk to you, or they're waiting to communicate. You guys are doing something for a living here that requires some kind of training, or they're asking you questions, okay? You guys are starting something new here. People love you, they look up to you, okay? Okay, let's see. Yes, you guys are the King of Wands here. You are a leader, my loves. Listen. Okay, you do have a Leo, Sag, Aries. Some of you, this is your divine counterpart, or some of you, this is your theme this month, you guys, this week. Okay, you are standing in your power. A lot of you are showing other people the way, you guys. A lot of you guys are in command, or you're really in your power, and people really love following you, or they're really excited to be by your side. Okay, listen, there's something about your secrets here, if you're a fire sign. Some of you, there's something really, really beautiful here around secrets. You're revealing secrets, you're sharing your secrets with people, you guys. You're starting to be very honest. Okay? And there's something around really being honest with others. Okay? It awakens your ancestors, it heals your ancestors, you guys. Your ancestors are so proud of you, and they can help you. Okay? They're going to be able to help you. And they're also gifting you a throne, okay, like the King of Wands here. They're gifting you a throne, they're gifting you a crown. Okay, my loves, so let's see here. Let's see what else, you guys. Promises. Someone here is making promises, okay? Be aware. Listen, you're attracting a lot of, you are attracting a lot of people, you guys. But be aware of the kind of attention. Okay, some of you are trying to protect your relationship at all cost with this hand here. Especially if you're an Aries or a Leo. You guys are really publicly protecting your person. But this comes with some kind of reaction. Mercury. Okay, we have a magician here, a magician influence here. Magic. Okay. Some of you are starting to work with your partner this week. Okay, let's see here, you guys. Your second house. Please be aware of any kind of, please be aware of fires or flames, you guys. Okay, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, it's just something around the creative environment. Pay attention to even spell work. It can really create a wonderful environment of starting something over. Okay, you're starting over. It also will help you transmute some kind of negativity in the environment. Some of you may have some spirits around the house. They're not really fond of the fire element. It'll help you remove any kind of chaos magic for some of you. Okay. For others, be aware of herbs being planted around. Okay, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of maybe some dizziness, or having a hard time leaving, or having a hard time disconnecting, and if it's not leaving, you guys, maybe it's some kind of out-of-body experience. Okay, almost like you're high, but you're not high. Your community needs you, you guys. Listen, you guys, yes. You have a lot of people here who are supportive of you, but they're also asking a lot of questions. People want to understand, okay? Some of you may have felt as if you were wrong most recently, or something happened in regards to making a mistake. People are wondering, are you still, what's going on in your life? Or I'm getting a lot of chatter here. As you awaken, you guys, you have a lot of people here who are surrounding you. They want to know, they're asking questions. Okay. I do see this is just a bit of some drama around a Virgo, you guys. This is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for some of you. Okay. Something is out publicly, you guys. Okay, so let's see, my loves, what's going on here? Wow, this week, you guys, a leap of faith, my loves. There's something around, yes, guys, wow. I had a vision here of someone covering a tree, okay, or covering some kind of harvest, some kind of financial wealth. Be aware of situations this week, you guys. Something is really stressing you out, or someone here has an obsession. There's an obsession here. Okay. Someone here may need to feel as if they're protecting you. Okay, Leo, Sag, Aries. Or some of you are worried about the next phase of your life. You guys are worried if things are going to move in the right direction. A lot of you are worried about the consequences, okay? I don't know, my spirit guides are showing me some kind of consequence here. Something happened. For others, the act of covering a tree, my loves, this is about your ancestral tree. Your tree of life, okay? Your tree of your ancestral power. You guys have a lot on the line, or there's success here. Okay, but you have a lot going on in terms of, should I trust? Someone here has shared your secrets, you guys, or they're trying to, or they're the act of even, going there. Some of you are shocked. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Wow, you guys. Please protect your words with your food this week. Okay, please protect your words with your food this week, you guys. There's something around words and food this week, okay? Tomatoes are really powerful here. Listen, whenever I think of tomatoes, okay, my spirit guides are showing me a connection to Gabriel, a connection to forgiveness, okay, or a connection to leaving your past behind. It's connected to the Holy Land, you guys. It's very, the way the vines are wrapping around each tomato, you guys. Very symbolic of rebirth. We have fertility here. We have new life, you guys. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands. Please don't forget, you guys, it's okay to fight for what you want this week. Okay? You're not wrong for fighting for what you want this week, you guys. Okay, stand in your power. Mercury protects your words. Mercury protects your spoken words if you guys are in public speaking or you're doing something for a living here. Okay, that requires a strong voice or some kind of power around a debate or a confrontation, a conflict around who's right, who's wrong. Okay, you are divinely guided. You guys are protected. This is to do with defending your home, you guys, your home, your ideas. This is to do with defending maybe even your philosophy. Okay, it has to do with defending your position in life as well. For others, what's worth the battle, you guys? Is it worth battling for? Okay, some of you are shocked that a friend would do this to you. Okay, some of you maybe are feeling a bit shocked and it's kind of inspiring some kind of protectiveness. You know what's amazing? You guys have to be very honest here. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just healing a bit of an injury here. You know what's interesting about this, you guys? A lot of you, the act of this person turning their back on you, you guys, it actually is, it's almost as if it's protecting your marriage, it's protecting your relationship. And it's actually attracting your divine counterpart this week, you guys. It's bringing forth, okay, it's bringing forth your long-term partner for some of you. For others, it's attracting your twin flame, your soulmate, forgiveness. We have love, we have the second chance, we do have divine order. Okay, we have this beautiful new start. So, although there's some kind of betrayal, my loves, listen, there's something really beautiful that comes with it, you guys. Okay, it's like you're starting over, so they're doing you a favor. So let's see, you guys. Oh my gosh. We have the 6th house here. Memories, Saturn. It's like the more they try to disturb your peace, the more you win, but it's different. It's a different style of winning. Okay, some of you may have thought that perhaps you're never going to get married, or perhaps you're never going to fall in love, my loves, but love is right in front of you. Okay? Also, for the person who has been sharing your secrets, or they're kind of gossiping a little, okay, or they're disturbing the peace here for you. Okay? I do see a big part of this, my loves. Listen, the gift of your freedom, the gift of your freedom of the mind. It's severing a cord that you guys have been holding on to, my loves. I know, I do understand. I do. Okay, let's see here, you guys. Wow. This person's name starts with an A for some of you. Okay. So let's see, you guys are the 9 of Swords. Whatever this is, it's going to free you. It's freeing you from any kind of challenge here. Wow, you guys. Some of you, this is a perfect week of opportunity for Aries season, okay? This has to do with turning some kind of wheel in your favor, turning the moon in reverse. I'm having a vision of turning the moon in reverse, or working on lunar magic, water magic, you guys. Everything about your emotional state, your inner realm, counseling, working on your shadow work, okay? loves. Listen. Yes, you guys, please wear your jewelry differently this week, or maybe even put it to the side, okay? Please try not to keep your jewelry out this week, you guys. Okay. There's something around a gold bracelet here. What opportunities, you guys. Yes, we have the Ace of Swords. A lot of you are starting to be very clear on what's happening, okay? Some of you, if you did not know about some kind of truth, now you know, okay? This is to do with people talking about your business, or they're talking about things they shouldn't, or you feel a bit taken aback, you guys. There's some kind of clear sight, okay, around community or something that was shared with other people without your permission. But the gift is triumph. You are a triumph here. You are the gift here. Okay, you are a success here. Okay, my loves. I also see an opportunity to lead people this week, you guys. You are leading, or you're sharing some kind of victory. This also has to do with religion, okay? Perhaps a lot of you are getting closer to God, or you're getting closer to some kind of religion here. Okay, wow, listen, you guys. Okay, let's see here what's going on. Yes, you guys, the Ace of Swords. Clear sight and mind. Clear sight and mind. This is an emotional week, you guys. A lot of you are not understanding why things maybe aren't moving in your favor, or they're kind of moving away from you. Okay, or some of you are feeling as if something isn't happening fast enough. Why are things not moving in my favor? Why are things not happening? Okay, this has to do with some kind of betrayal, my loves. Listen. Okay, what's their karma for hurting me? It's coming up soon. Okay. Okay, let's see, my loves. Wow. Look at this, you guys. This also has to do with some kind of love letter, you guys. We have love letters here. People may be trying to ask you about new love, or they're asking you, who are you dating now, or what's going on with this person, what's going on with this partner. Someone has been talking about your love life, you guys. A best friend here, okay? Someone that you weren't really expecting, or you're shocked. Okay, let's see. You guys, this is intense. Wow. What opportunities, you guys. Yeah, listen, a lot of you are not messing around this week. Okay? You are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of you are starting to really kind of cut through a lot of the BS here. A lot of you have had enough. But the gift here, you're receiving justice, you guys. You're receiving full justice for anyone talking about, things that they shouldn't have this week. Aries season is really karmic, you guys. This is where you karmically can start a new chapter. For some of you, this is where you can karmically start your own journey. You can start, of course, again. You can start over, but there's something about this firmness, you guys, during Aries season. You can be very firm. Okay? You can be very true, very honest, and everything will move in your favor so long as if you are really aligning with some kind of justice here, you guys. Okay? If you've been waiting for some kind of like, listen, I need the truth, I need people to be honest with me, I need someone to be upfront with me, okay, I do see it happening for you. It's in your favor, especially if you're a Libra. Some of you may have to turn your back, or you have to turn away from the situation at hand, okay, but speak your truth. This hurts, you guys. This is someone that you know. This is someone that you really care about. Okay, this isn't easy. Wow, you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see what gift is this? Let's see. Listen, my loves, your ancestors, they want you to wait. They're encouraging you to wait for the sun, to please take time to meditate, or to come back to your spiritual body. Please come back to your spiritual prayer. Okay, come back to your spiritual compass so you can really start making sense of what's happening around you. Okay, this isn't a time to maybe start moving in a different direction, you guys. It doesn't mean not move, but some of you may have been trying to rush some kind of practice here. Okay, some of you may be feeling as if I just want to kind of destroy everything, or someone around you may be actively wanting to take away from your work. Okay, a lot of you have had enough. This is why the sword is out. You're saying, I've had enough. It's all or nothing. Okay, you're going to be honest with me or nothing at all. Yes, you guys, you are commanding the room. People really honor you. Some of you, I do see your divine counterpart here has arrived. This week is also about conversation and cutting people out, you guys, saying, I've had enough. Some of you have been protecting someone over and over and over, and a lot of you are defending someone that you really care about. Okay, but perhaps they've had enough. Okay. Let's see here, you guys. Yes, you guys, especially if you have your 10th house in Capricorn, especially if you have your 11th house in Aquarius. Yes, you guys, your twin flame. Listen, what a gift, you guys. How amazing. I love it. Yes, my loves, look at this. This beautiful twin flame activation. But for others, some of you are starting to maybe see your karmic for who they are. Okay, there's some kind of recognition or acknowledgement that this relationship isn't working anymore. If you're dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius, some of you are starting to see this person for who they are. Okay. For others, some of you are wondering, okay, if it's worth saving. There are two people here. You guys are deciding. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see what's happening here. Yes, you guys, there's a gift here of compromise. Listen, the compromising has to do with your journey, my loves. It may not be direct or it may not be north, but there's something around allowing yourself to find it in a different direction. You can use an alternate route, okay? Or don't let go of your focus this week. Don't let go of your direction this week, you guys. Okay, it's okay to keep going, or even take notice, okay, of the feeling of the direction. Use your intuition, my loves, especially if you're a Gemini, especially if you're an Aries this week. Okay. Okay, let's see, you guys. this week, you guys. Yes, my loves, listen. Protect your jewelry, protect your assets. Okay. Yes, my loves, it's time to see people for who they are. Or see the situation as clearly as you can this week. Okay, let's talk about love, you guys. Yeah. Listen, you guys. Whatever this is this week, okay, please remember who you are. This also has to do with an ascension around your religion. Okay, believe it or not, everything is aligned for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. Everything right above your crown, the stars above your crown, the stars above the clouds, everything about this. Okay, it's happening for a reason. I want you guys to trust that you're divinely guided. Please do not allow any kind of sadness to, overpower your mind or your light. This is a spiritual battle between your light and your shadow. Okay? It's in your favor, you guys. It's in your favor. Yes? Okay, let's talk about love, you guys. Listen, the opportunity here is to see something before it starts getting worse. You guys have to be very honest. If something here is disregarded in regards to your boundaries, okay? A lot of you have fortune coming in. You have success. You have some kind of recognition here. Okay, you have a very big change ahead, you guys, but it really matters who's cheering you on. Okay, who really cares about your success? Who's really in front of you? Okay, or by you? Okay, some of you have a support system here. You have a Pisces, my loves, who cares about you dearly. If you guys are not able to catch this in time, I do see it creating some kind of drama, you guys, around your friendship group. I had a vision of water really starting to boil to the top. There's turbulence around the river. So a lot of you, this is about your life force. Okay, your next journey in your life, your destination. Okay, so yes, you guys, I trust you. I know there's this open space within. A lot of you being able to receive, or allowing yourself to receive love, you guys, is essential here. To see it differently. Okay. Okay, my loves. Listen, we have the Black New Moon in love. A lot of you have a divine counterpart this week. You have this beautiful, amazing love, fruition. Your ancestors, they're really embracing you. They love to hover over a lot of your shoulders. They really love to connect with you. They love to, bring you symbols. They love to bring you some kind of token here. Okay, whether it's through feathers, whether it's through jewelry. For a lot of you, it's jewelry, or it's actually something that you loved since you were a child. Okay, cartoons or art. Okay. Yes, you guys. So listen, some of you, be aware of the person that you are inviting into your life. Some of you, there's something here around Pisces. Okay, some of you may think this is a good idea, or a lot of you, there's something around this being complementary to you. You're wondering, yes, the physical, there's something around a physical connection here. Okay, you guys are physically very compatible to each other. Okay, but I don't see this being something that would nurture your soul frequency, you guys. Or this is more of a caution here. Okay, just be careful, you guys. Something about this can create some kind of stress. something about this can create some kind of illusion. Okay, so there's a Pisces here, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Okay. Some of you, there's an obsession here with maybe even, I have to be very honest, maybe there's some kind of obsession here with leading someone on, or someone here wants to lead the other on. This person may want to lead you on. They want to use love as a way to bind you into the underworld, okay? Like a contract. Okay? This has to do with the water sign, you guys. This person cannot see your light. My loves, they have a hard time seeing your light. If this is your twin, please caution around repeating old patterns. Okay, something has to change here. Something has to change. For a lot of you, this could also be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone here is, they're masking their intentions. Okay, this person may be masking some kind of intention here. Yes, you guys, but this love feels really tempting. It's very fulfilling around the senses. Okay, or it's fulfilling around maybe even being in the moment. Okay, wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, you guys, let's see. Yes, you guys, wow. This is a week of your ancestors really connecting with you about your divine counterpart, your divine connection, okay? There's something really special about your love life. I have to just tell you, some of you may be tempted to sway. Okay, some of you guys may be tempted to sway from one partner to another. Someone here has maybe the looks, they have some kind of, exotic lifestyle here for a living, or some of you, this person may have some kind of connection to some kind of dark magic, or they're working in a field that it's elusive, it's tempting, it's different, you guys. And this is what your ancestors are saying, okay? They call upon you through the full moon, okay? They really want to work with you around the full moon here. They want you to pay attention to the danger or the risk of this relationship for some of you. Okay? This may be a relationship that is really fulfilling around the senses. It's almost as if it kind of binds you. It doesn't let you go, or it doesn't really allow you to, say yes or no. Okay? So listen, you guys. Wow. Yes, you guys, listen. You have two people here. You have a twin soul activation, and you have a karmic, or someone here who is maybe even tempting you, okay? Someone who has been tempting you, or it's a really sexual connection, you guys. Okay, so pay attention to this. A lot of this can throw you off, okay? A lot of you are on path right now. The guidance is to look at the weather, look at the stars, really pay attention to even the transition. What does it say, you guys? When you look up at the sky or take a moment in meditation, or in practice. Okay, what is it saying? There may be some kind of curse here. There's some kind of dark magic here. This is also about curses under a full moon, you guys. Okay, so be careful. Not all is what it seems. You guys, not everything you touch turns into gold. Okay, let's see here, you guys. Wow. Yes, some of you are receiving a love letter this week, okay? So hold space for that. Someone really loves you here. We have a Sagittarius, we have a Leo, we have a Sag. Excuse me, yes. Leo, Sag, Aries. We have a Scorpio. We do have a Libra. And love here, you guys. The clouds are pink in my vision. They're beautiful pale pink as a reminder of Shemuel, as a reminder of forgiveness, as a reminder of starting over, okay? Some of you may be harboring some kind of resentment with this person. I do see two bracelets, very similar bracelets, very similar maybe shirts for some of you, okay? The person really loves you, guys. Your twin really loves you, okay? They actively seek your guidance. This person really cares. This is someone who has the power of the spirit totem. I'm having a vision here of the turtle, for others the wolf, okay? Okay, let's see, you guys. Yes, we have the Hermit. This person's name starts with an R. For some of you, for others, there's a W here for others. Okay, I do see an L or an M. I see a tattoo here close to their right rib, you guys. This person's really showy. For others, listen, a lot of you, there's some kind of drama here with a twin flame. Okay, perhaps around words that were said. Someone here rejected the other and they're really hurt. So I see a lot of them stopping by, or they're running into you, showing off other people, showing off new parties or new partners. Okay. Kind of like, okay, well, look at me now. I have this really, amazing person here. Someone who's a little bit more dark, or someone who's got it more going on. I see a little bit of some drama here around maybe comparing you guys. Okay. Listen. Yes, you guys, your shadow work. This is all about your shadow work, you guys. Is it worth it, my loves? If you guys are the ones kind of showing off, is it worth it? Is it worth being that person? Is that who you are? Is that who you're representing? Or this is how this person is kind of representing themselves, you guys. Okay, there's a bit of, there's a lot of hurt feelings for some. So pay attention to the feeling. Okay, this week is a time of enlightenment. Okay, some of you are receiving a letter in a pouch, which I really love. You guys, look at this. There's some kind of letter or a note, a love letter, you guys, from a Virgo, from a Leo, from a Sag. This person, they're actually really, really soul journeying right now. They want to tell you how they feel, and they really want to ask for forgiveness. Okay, both of you want to reconcile. Love is really powerful here. Both of you are really powerful when you're in love, okay? But I do see a bit of some loneliness, or someone who, they really don't honor the heart. They honor the mind. They honor the thought of love. They honor maybe even the acts of service. They have a different love language here, you guys. Your twin, okay? This is also someone who protects you at a distance. Okay, they use birds as a way to protect you. or they call upon messengers, okay, to protect you, my loves. They are showing up here to gift you something, and shortly after, they're leaving. Okay, if this is a soulmate or a divine counterpart, you guys, it's really important to look at your shadow work. They're paying, okay, there's a lot of tears here. They're kind of sharing some kind of vulnerability here. Okay, please do not lose sight of your values this week. This is what this is all about here, really sharing, okay, your values. This is also about your person may try to keep you bound with their little, or some of you are keeping this person bound with their little, this little amulet here. This person may often visit your photo as well, you guys. They're having a hard time with this connection, okay? Some of you may have said something and you pushed them out, or they're hurt, okay? They're really hurt that you pushed them away, okay? There are other people involved here. Okay, there are other people involved, so be aware of your 11th house, the friendships that you keep. Okay, let's see, you guys. Let's talk about love. This is going to be a long one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, you guys, there's something very important here around a red pouch. I'm having a vision here, okay, of a red bandana or a red pouch. There's something really special around what's in it. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups, you guys, for your person. And we have the 9 of Pentacles here. Oh my goodness, you guys. This love is really intense, you guys. Right now, collectively, the 5D connection with the twin flame is beyond, it's beyond etheric. It's like you can feel your person from every different space. But I also see a lot of pain, okay, a lot of hurt feelings. They're not really talking too much. The divine masculine here is kept away from their person, their divine feminine. I do see a lot of withholding information, withholding secrets, withholding, withholding some kind of heart or vulnerability for the sake of travel or for the sake of wealth, okay? Your person, they'll give you cues, okay? Your beloved, they're coming in and they do want to tell you how they feel, but they're going to do this with words, or they're doing this with a gesture, okay? Please do not rush. Do not rush love this week. Someone here is, maybe there's some kind of feeling of, am I worthy enough? Should I go back? Should I go back to, my Gemini? Should I go back to a Leo? Should I go back to an Aries? Should I go back and start the same cycle over and over? Okay, my loves, I want you guys to take your time. The sun here in between these two cards. Very symbolic of your power, of your esteem, okay? This is also very symbolic of your ambition. Okay, is it worth leaving yourself behind, you guys? This is the question here. Is it worth leaving yourself behind? This person is expecting you to repeat something here this week with the 8 of Cups. There's a lot of esteem themes here around your heart, you guys. Especially if you're an earth sign, okay? If you are a fire sign, person worries about they worry about remaining bound to you, okay? So you'll see them in dreams. You'll see them very active in terms of your telepathic connection. I do see them wanting to come see you. But for others, they worry, Okay, this person may be anxious at the fact that people really like you and you're not done up, or they're wondering how is it that you're not really, you're not doing yourself up and there's so much attention here. Okay. If your twin is a Cancer, if your twin is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, or if your twin is an Aries, Leo, Sag, you guys, okay, this week I do see union, but your divine masculine really has to solidify their contract with their karmic. They have to say, no, I've had enough. They really have to reach that point, you guys. Both of you are mirroring, going back and forth to something that doesn't really resonate, okay? The fear of abandonment, the fear of not having enough, the fear of, okay? So look at the signs, you guys. Okay, let's see, what's the outcome, my loves? What is the outcome, or what is the spirit guidance here? Let's see, you guys. Okay, we have the High Priestess. Listen, my loves, a lot of you, some of you may have a proposal this week in love, someone who wants to take this relationship serious, okay? But there's something about it's too much too late, okay? Some of you, this may be a relationship that's too late, okay? Something that has moved away from your heart, and a lot of you are like, why now? Out of all this time, why now? Okay? For others, it's best to keep your relationship private, okay? No matter what. Right now, try to keep your relationship as private as possible. Try to protect your information. And people, I do see a lot of activity around your friendship sector. They want to know what's going on with your love life, what's going on with your person. In particular, a Sagittarius here. For some of you, okay? A Sag, Leo, Aries. They may be very inquisitive. So who are you dating? Who's your twin? Who's your soulmate? Who's this? Who's that? Okay. Please do not share maybe important information. It doesn't matter if you're public about things that you can, teach, you can learn, if it's a forum, if it's a blog. This is about keeping your heart very close. Okay, very close to you. Okay, don't be afraid, you guys. Don't be afraid to love this person differently. There's something around this change. Your ancestors, they protect your head. They like to protect your psychic centers. Okay, they like to protect your throat. Okay. This is also about enlightenment, a relationship filled with enlightenment, you guys. Okay, you guys, 999, we do have Jupiter, we have abundance. Okay, so let's see advice here. A lot of you are healing your mother's lineage. Okay, so please forgive each other as much as you can, so long it doesn't go too far. It reminds me of that song, you guys, Mine by Beyonce. Okay, where's the limit? How far are you going to go, or how far are you going to push your person away? Okay, there's a limit here this week, you guys. You might regret it if it's too much. Okay, you might regret what you say if it's done too harshly. Okay, so what is the outcome, you guys? Yes, my loves, listen. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, listen, you guys. Your words. Your words become the house that you live in, especially with your person, okay? Please try not to say things that you don't mean. Take even a moment. Like if you have to turn around really fast. I know there's been moments in my life where I've had to literally react ridiculously to just not say something really mean. Okay, I've had to like do a twirl and run off. I'd rather run. I'd rather run. So some of you, there's something around being kind or holding space for the transformation in words, you guys. Okay. A lot of this has to do with what you say this week to your person you can't really take back. It's something that'll kind of exist and grow from there, okay? So keep that in mind. You also have Regel here. You have Archangel Regel fighting for your spirit, fighting for your soul, fighting for your words as well, or just trying to clear the path for your words to be more generous, okay, or more inviting. Okay, my loves, I love you so much. Please hold space for the light. Also, some of you, this love is moving very quickly, okay, towards the west. It's like my arm is moving that way. It's going to require a flow. A lot of you, there's resentment here. Keep in mind, there's some kind of resentment here, especially if there's been some kind of pain or this person didn't really actively protect you from something, okay? Keep that in mind as you guys move ahead, okay? And cherries and rituals around cleansing will help you, okay?